What is good, ladies and gents? This is another trade recap. So today I will be recapping two trades. One that I took yesterday as a swing trade and it hit stop loss today, and another one that I took today. And it will be a review like of those two trades. Then later I'll also make another video of the whole month in review. So without a delay, let's get started. So okay, let's start with the first one. The first one that I took was on GU. So I took a sell, and here's why. Well, the weekly profile was showing like we're preparing ourselves for a bearish move, which I think that could happen in NFP. But here's why. First off, we have some kind of SMT with ES. I mean EU. Why am I saying ES? And yeah, we're dropping. So we run the highs, these relatively equal highs. Keep in mind we're on the daily time frame. Then we drop, we shift here, and we sweep this low. So here I was like, okay, looks like market's gonna drop. And since like I'm preparing myself for drop, I saw that we retraced into this. We had touched this other block, and we were also in this fair value gap. So I entered somewhere around here. Market pushed higher, stopped me out, went lower one more time, then it started to push higher. So I was really wrong at this trade. I mean, the idea was good, the analysis, all of the things that I was thinking. I mean, it could potentially play out, but what I did wrong here was that I entered early. Honestly, I thought about it and I was okay. First, I put the fib here and I was like, okay, what if we're already in premium and market's preparing to drop, which is totally okay, but it's also possible that from this price like here to here could be about to first run this high or maybe achieve premium, because if I use this swing from here to here, then that will require me to find a shift inside of this move, but the shift occurred right here. So it's this price like that I would consider to look for premium. So I entered really early, and this ended up costing me 2 point something percent, which is honestly frustrating. Okay, it was on the 25k account, which is really frustrating. Like, I find myself sabotaging my trading process every single time. Like this month, this exact month, I was up around, I don't know, 5-6, all really close to 7%. But guess what? I'm up now 2%, because okay, well, I'm going with the mindset of trying to risk heavier, but what I've learned with trying that is that, well, risking heavier doesn't mean using small accounts to risk heavy, but big accounts to risk heavy. So I'm not planning on maybe buying bigger accounts, but I'm planning to rethink the risk management I should be using on different accounts, considering that I'm taking two different separate accounts, which is very mentally frustrating, and I think I have to drop one and then go with the other. So that's the first update on the trade. So hit stop loss, and let's check it out on TradingView, I mean TradeZella. So here are the trades. This one closed today. Like if I select only the GFT like this, you can see that this trade ended up hitting stop loss, costing me 2.26%. So this whole month I made like around 5.29%, which is good, but it's like the whole progress of last week was wiped out by just one trade. So it's frustrating, very frustrating. And well, I have another account which is good, but the managing both of them, it's okay, it kind of gives you some kind of imbalance, I don't know, in your trading, but we'll talk about that later. So let's review it here. So this trade, it's like a 2 because I entered early. This is early entry, early entry, early execution. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't know why I have to. So for the weekly news status, it was NFP week, and we didn't have any red folder news like in the day time frame. I went like I checked on the 1 hour is the one that I was using. Consider when we go down to the 1 hour. Let's go to the exact place that I entered. So I entered somewhere around, is it here? It's somewhere around here actually, because these are the Asia sessions. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's there. I entered somewhere around here. Let's check this out. I'm pretty sure I entered on Monday, so it's probably here because my stop was here. Then it got run really early. Right, sorry for the break. So what I was saying that my stop loss was around here. So whether I put it here or here was all a stop out. So the honest mistake here that I could say is that I entered early. Should have waited for the daily FVG and OB and premium price. So this will be more reasonable. And yeah, as you can see, it cost me way too much. So things that like usually mess a process, like a trading process, it's either the risk management, the psychology, or the bias. So if you get the bias wrong and then you go on tilt, then you'll obviously lose it. But if you manage to do the good risk management all over like a couple of trades, you won't be able to feel those emotions because you've risked what you can risk losing. But here, like, I doubled down on my risk, which was normally 1%, then I shifted it to 2%. Why? So that I can pass faster, which is not the reason. The reason is to stay much longer. So if I want to pass faster, then I have to be able to accommodate that I'll also be able to lose faster. So I think that's a mindset that maybe I'll have to learn how to deal with it, and probably make another small video about it. But as of now, I either stick to the process or it kills me, because you can see it backfired obviously. So let's fill these details real quick and go to the next trade. Alright, so I've just filled these details, so let's go through them real quick and then go to the next trade. So the reason I took this trade, I think I was tilted because I entered early. The setup was good. I was really set to wait for all the confluences, but I executed early. I entered early, like the loss really caught on to my mind. I was feeling like, okay, why did I do this knowing that I'm sabotaging myself? And the good thing about this trade, literally nothing. And the lesson I learned is to be patient every single time. Like running after trades is like, the faster I run after them, then the faster they lose, or something like that. Or let me rephrase it. When you try running after the trades, you lose. They lose even faster. So, like, it's okay to beat a loss, but they lose even faster. So, please stick to your plan and don't try to run after trades. Another thing, when you think you've got the keys to the markets, they change the lock. So be humble and be patient as much as you can. Now, how did I feel when closing the trade? Like, I just woke up in the morning and I saw a notification from TradingViews. It was an alert that I had set of the stop loss, and then I saw it, and I think it pretty much, messed up with my day a little bit. But yeah, It happened. So how am I going to prevent the mistakes? Accept the loss. Accept that you're not here to be right all the time. You're here to react all the time. So you're here to risk reasonably and manage your trades well and not be greedy. You're not here to win an argument with the market. So I think that was all for this trade. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm confident that I have to stick to my rules and recover. I don't know if I'm going to probably continue like going to the gym more and more so that I can increase the level of consistency, because going to the gym and coming home and doing all of this is really hard, and it requires a huge amount of effort. So I don't know, I'll find some days to go there, some days that won't, but I'm still trying to figure that out as well. So that will be it for this trade. Let's go to the next one that I took today. So let's select the playbook. So this was the playbook I wanted to trade on. This, oh come on, it's not this one, this one here. So we had an SMT, right? We had a sweep, we had the shift and the retracement, but it was not in premium or a discount, and was a stop loss. So I think I can edit this playbook, by the way, and add premium and discount, because I also base on it. I really kill myself. I mean, all of these things that I do are the ones that kill me sometimes. So why do I edit? Goals, right? Premium slash discount. So you have an SMT, liquidity sweep, a market structure shift, fair we're in premium on discount, and it's a fair value gap retracement. That will be it for the playbook. So let's go to the next one I took today. And I missed these things. I missed these things. So the next trade was on the other account, the eval account, which is this one here. So the whole profit that I made on Friday is over there. So this was a deep and draw down day. This one, deep and draw down. This one, perfect. And this one, deep and draw down as well. Everything else, every other day, there's nothing. So we can now review this thing here. So it was a loss, and well, I was looking for the market to be bullish, and it was bullish. I was right on the bias, but how did I execute? Well, I can't say I executed bad, because I think the market was showing signs of going higher. Let's go to the charts and see. So here are the charts, right? So I was looking for the market to go higher, right? Because we were in this 4-hour fair value gap that we're currently consolidating in. Now, when we go down to the 1 hour, you can see that, well, we had run this PM session low from yesterday, and internally here we had formed a sweep and then an SMT, like right at 9 there. Then go down the 15-minute. Let's go into some kind of replay here. Right, so we're a few minutes to the open here. Okay, now go to the 5. Now let's see how the market opens. So you can see that at 9:30 we drop. Sorry. After dropping, we put in a small sweep. Market retraces up higher. Then I go to the 1 minute. Well, I had marked this gap here at 9:30 as my first presented property gap, but I don't know if I should consider the 9:30 or the one that comes after 9:30. But I'm still learning about them, so let's disregard that. So I had this setup. So if we have a good sweep and we're in a POI, we're putting in an SMT, then the retracement will give a potential entry. Now let's take a look at what was happening then. Wait, so I'm still not entering here because premium discount. So here you can see we've already tapped into discount. When we do it like this, discounts here. So let's see, the candles are showing some kind of rejection, but then this third one shows a huge amount of this third one here. This is the third one because I think I did somewhere around here. When we go to MNQ, we'll see the executions. So we end up hitting stop loss, which was somewhere around here. It was a huge stop, but the target was also really huge. So at 9:54, boom, gets stopped out. So this trade lasted like around 5 minutes. My target was this London high. I had marked it, this high here, and obviously find a way to possibly take some pressures along the way. Then end up going without me, like literally after stopping me out. But well, I think, well, the good thing is that entering here, I honestly think this is part of my setup. I actually see that this is part of my setup. I see that we had a shift, we had a fair value gap, retraced to it, we rejected, closed inside, created some form of rejection simply, which is this wicks. This second one, this move higher is also an ideal place to enter. Then what happened next was a stop loss, which is totally fine, and then later on market ends up going high. So I can say that the setup was bad. Nothing was really bad here. Maybe I risked a little bit too much, but I didn't think it's that much. I risked around $300, and then I get stopped out. After getting stopped out, I'm actually really grateful that I got stopped out like earlier, because the trap that follows, I would have like blew the account somewhere there. Consider after putting in the sweep, push higher once again, drop. It's like chopping around. Let's wait and see. So look at all this drop before it can finally move. So inside here I could have got chopped out, but since I had took the L for the day, I had to sit on the sidelines and like paper trade it, which also was a loss. But I had to sit down and learn from what the market is showing, and I think the target was obviously hit, and after it got hit, market drowned. It drowned. You can see where we are at right now. Let's see. You can see we dropped, consolidated somehow, and here we are in price. So that was the recap of how the trade went. Very quick loss, 5 minutes in, out. So it's another lesson. I think I'm going to de-risk now. Instead doing only $250 on that account, but $250 honestly sounds less. It's like 0.5%. I think it's because maybe I need less to win the account, but I still don't have to take way less risk. At least $300 or $400 is reasonable, but $500 also would be okay. So I'm still figuring out how I'm going to do the risk management plan, which I think I will stick to at least 300 or 350, because it will be better if I can do 1 to 2 risk to reward. 4 good trades would set me on and probably give me the possibility to win the account. And in case it doesn't happen, then we will adjust, which is very okay. So I think this will be a very, very long video, so I'm gonna cut it here. But wait, we didn't go to the trade seller, so let's check it out as well. Yeah, it's this one. Playbook. What's this? Man, I'm messing up this thing. I'm messing up my, like, if I check the playbook, you can see how bad it's looking now because of these trades that I took that sabotaged everything. Like, I was really, really up, but now look at how it's looking like. Let's add both accounts and see how it's looking. It still has a decent win rate, but I mean it's a net loss now. So yeah, it's crazy. Now, did you have an SMT at the lows? I had some kind of SMT. Yep, right here. When you open up ES, you can see that this is the low at 940. This one's on at 340. So when you do it like this, you got 940 around here. You can see it's looking like, and the 340 was still intact, not touched. So there was an SMT, there was an internal sweep, shift, discount, and the gap retracement, and we hit stop loss. So I like try to follow most of the rules of actually all of the rules in this playbook. Now let's fill this out real quick as well. Alright, so here's the trade. I used the ICT 2022 model. And why did I take the trade? Well, I had a bullish bias in mind. I was looking for an expansion to these London highs, as I had said. And see, they end up getting tapped. Now, the lesson I learned here is that risk management is key. Honestly, I'm okay with losing $272, which is rounded up to 300. I'm very okay with losing that. And why close? How did I feel entering and closing? So I felt confident, even though the internal work was kind of lagging. And honestly, I was about to crash. I was like, I'm in a trade potentially that could hit TP or SL. The trading view is freezing. I can't be able to put anything because the internet is off. So it was starting to confuse me, and I'm grateful that I had data on my cellular phone, which is good. So I'm grateful for that. And when closing the trade, well, I accepted the loss and closed all the platforms, and started work and waited for leaving hours so that I can just go home, sit and rethink, or at least recalibrate myself for the next month, because tomorrow is a new month. So how are we going to approach this next month will be in the video, and how am I going to deal with days of drawdown and stuff like that. So I think I'll sit down and write all of that down, but today I think I'm done with trading for the day. I'll be back tomorrow, so probably on the sidelines or in the eval or in the MT5 account, wherever. But all I know is that this thing repeats, this thing works. All I have to do is be open-minded and cautious with how I execute. So I'm gonna close it right here and probably take a few minutes of rest, then come back and put in the work again. So until next time, stay blessed. Peace.